Welcome to the Femap version 11 What's New video series. In this video, we'll be looking at several Femap enhancements that have come from customer requests and which cover a wide array of capabilities in Femap. There is a method of splitting a mesh by selecting two nodes on an element edge. In the Mesh Edge Splitting dialog, it's possible to limit the split region by selecting a number of nodes that contain the split mesh. The mesh will not propagate beyond the defined set of nodes. Without any limitation defined, Femap determines the best path forward and the mesh split propagates through the model. If any other element types are encountered, such as beams, they are also split to maintain a contiguous mesh. You can also split solid hexa and tetra meshes using this command, and, as you can see in this example, it's an easy way of splitting the mesh to create more than one element through the thickness of the plate structure. In the analysis of composite structures, global plies are very useful in helping to post-process as they present the results data by continuous ply rather than whole laminate element by element, which makes it much easier to see where any potential problems might lie. Support for global plies has been extended such that they can now be created automatically when the laminate properties and layup are being defined. You can automatically add connected elements to the selection list when selecting elements in the Entity Selection dialog. Femap selects the picked elements and all other elements to which they connect. Long lists of entities like materials or properties are easier to navigate using the Model Info scrolling capability. You can set the maximum number of entities to display in File Preferences, then click on Previous or Next to scroll through the list of properties. You can also use Ctrl and Shift with the middle mouse wheel to move to the next defined selection or visible selection, and Ctrl and Shift together to move right to the bottom or top of the list. Also in the Model Info tree, you can quickly set up load and constraint sets using the Copy and Move to Set commands, which can be accessed by right-clicking on the load definition. In results processing, it's possible to show results on two additional output vectors simultaneously in the same plot. So, for example, you can create a criteria plot comprising solid, shell, and beam elements and select the results quantity to show on each element type independently. You can also show results on different types of elements with the same topology, such as beams, bars, and rods at the same time. The Select Post-Processing Data dialog allows filtering and selection of output sets and vectors for many uses throughout the Femap user interface and helps data selection for listing, deletion, or output selection. Also, you can create envelopes by selecting multiple output sets using a context-sensitive menu directly within the Results section of the Model Info tree. Femap performs a database cleanup during a save to release any unused space and automatically compresses the database. This reduces the database size by freeing up previously used space, for example, after results output has been deleted. Note that these are only some of the new customer-driven enhancements in this release of Femap. For full details, please refer to the release documentation. To find out more, visit us at siemens.com/plm/Femap or call your local channel partner.